The outfits you missed out on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League are now back in the store. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Twitch outfits are back in the store as of today in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So yeah, if you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. So obviously a lot of people thought that Suicide Squad wasn't really going to get any more updates and whatnot, and that the game was completely dead. But it seems like Rocksteady still has a few tricks up their sleeve by putting the Twitch outfits back in the store. You can buy them for 800 Lex coins, which opens up the possibility of stuff like the Rogue outfits and other concept art outfits that didn't make the final cut. You know, due to, we all know what happened during, the game's development cycle and after launch. This opens up a lot of possibilities, in all honesty. As even a few months back, I brought up the possibility that it seemed like Rocksteady was still going to give us some outfits that may have not made it, and even bring back some outfits. Although I didn't really have any proof to that statement that I made, here we are. We're getting stuff like the Twitch outfits, and maybe come Easter, since we all know Easter is coming very, very soon, we'll get the Easter outfits, and a lot of outfits that new players will have the opportunity to buy that they unfortunately missed out on. Obviously this doesn't mean that we're going to get any content or whatnot, which obviously sucks, because, for me, I would love if this game still got content updates, but it is what it is. But it's still cool to see that, hey, they're not exactly done just yet. So if you're new to the game, if you're trying out the game, you'll have an opportunity to get these outfits. Obviously it's, whatever, because you do have to spend money on them, but in all honesty, I would say, what is that, like, it's like $10 an outfit, or basically $8 an outfit. Could be a lot worse. They could be selling the outfits for $20, completely upscaling them, since at the time they were the rarest outfits in the game, and now they're able to be purchased in the store. So obviously this is something to monitor in the coming weeks, coming months, really, to see, are they going to add like the Jim Lee outfits into the game that didn't make the final cut? Is Deathstroke going to get his Arkham Origins outfit? There's so many possibilities, because, well, they did put the Twitch skins back in the store. Are the Easter skins going to come back? Halloween's going to come back? Like, there's so many different questions of what are they going to do? Obviously, like what I've said this time and time again, it didn't seem like a logical thing for WB and Rocksteady to make all of the outfits in the game free, because it felt like in some strange way that they weren't done just yet with Suicide Squad. Since I think they still believe that they can make money from this game, and even too, I brought up the possibility that there might be a slim chance that Kill the Justice League comes to the Nintendo Switch too. I highly doubt it, but I could even see a definitive edition or a director's cut edition. Obviously this game flopped, we all know that, but a lot of people came to love this game when it was finally over, because the game had all of its content, it had everything, and it was a finished product. While when the game first came out, it wasn't a finished product. So, we could see the scenarios of different things getting played out to where the game launches on the Switch 2, or maybe a few years down the line when they release their next Batman Arkham game, much like how we've seen many companies do in the past. They give you the one game, and then they give you the second game for like a pre-order bonus. Like, for example, maybe a Suicide Squad Definitive Edition. I know I'm just kind of speaking completely random, BS here, as you want to call it, but like what I've said, I don't think it's over for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and I still believe that, and this kind of proves my theory that I've made over the last few months, when people called me absolutely crazy that the game would no longer get anything. And obviously this is very minimal, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but it's just for people who are fans of the game. Seems like, hey, we might get to see something interesting play out in the coming months or years. I really don't know. Anyways though, hope you guys enjoy this video. Cool to see the skins back in the store. Peace out.